Richie Rich, nigga. I'm back. Rubber bands and wax. I said I'm smoking on the loud pack. That shit.
Banging that shit. Like one day we was out Portsmouth, my nigga, and Max had just put the CD out, and we was out Portsmouth. A nigga pull up out Portsmouth at the gas station and was banging that Max shit, my nigga. Like, I'm talking about, we went crazy outside, my nigga. We was like, yo, and the nigga jumped out the car, went crazy with us, cause you like, yo, this shit hard, bro, this y'all. We was like, yeah. So, Double XL hit me. Whoop, Double XL magazine.
Mm-hmm.
I get a fold in that joint. Whoop. Then, the Source.
What year is this now?
It's like, 08.
Okay,
Yeah.
08.
Yeah.
Clocks is everywhere.
Everywhere. We everywhere. I'm talking about, you see clocks everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Any show we do.
And for people that don't know, because you keep saying clock, what is the clock?
The Clockboys. Like, it was my logo.
Okay.
It was a clock with the time ticking, with the happy face on the joint. Like, that shit everywhere. People got tattoos of it. Like, that shit was everywhere, my nigga.
Everywhere. And I can vouch for that, because I'm a beach nigga, and that shit was everywhere.
Everywhere. We went everywhere with it. And, like, we went so far as to, like, award shows and shit like that. Like, we started rocking, like, we had a Gucci stripe on the joint and had the Gucci shoes on with the clocks all over the shirts.
Clocks,
you get me? Like, what? We was on their ass, like, the shit was crazy. Like, so once we got a lead on shit and was like, okay, we could do this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, all right, created my team. Now what we gonna do? So we started shooting videos. You get me? Like, niggas weren't shooting at first. We started shooting videos. We was like, yo, fuck it. We gonna run. So from there, yeah, he put it in. So from there, we went from there and we went to Miami. Once we got to Miami and we seen what it was for real, like, they had us on the poster. Like, they had us on the billboard. Like, we was them niggas for real. Like, Club White Diamond, my nigga owned the joint. He was like, Los, I want y'all to come out here. He was like, I'm gonna pay for y'all. Y'all just come perform. I'm gonna show you. That nigga, like, it was our club, my nigga. Like, it was crazy. Like, this shit was crazy, bro. Like, it was just happening so fast that we didn't understand it.
White Diamonds?
Yeah, White Diamonds in Miami, right on 11th, Oceans and 11th. And we didn't understand it. Like, we was like, damn, bro, like, everybody fucking with us. But when the money gonna come in, you get me?
True.
And niggas still gotta live. Niggas still gotta eat. Niggas still gotta kick it. So we hustle, my nigga. Like, corner boys, like, we corner boys for real. Like, 1000 shit. We had to go back to what we knew, bro. Like, and we got it right. So once we got it right, niggas started going left. Let's keep it a band.
Okay.
Like, everybody had lives. Niggas was having kids. Like, they getting into these girls. Like I said, they was young. So, like, for real, my young niggas ran through the city. They ran through the town. And fame popping. So everybody know them. You know, they running through the town. They getting paid to show up and shit like that. We came out before right after Rick Ross and shit like that. We want no opening acts. Like, we was getting paid, dog. We ain't had the Coliseum. And the whole crowd screaming, corner boys. Like, get me? Like, come on, my nigga. Like, we lit for real. So, but we didn't understand it. So, as time grew on, everybody went different ways. You know, the corner boys broke up. Not even broke up, but they just started doing different shit. They was doing their thing, boom, boom, boom. And I can't stop nobody from living. So I still got to do me. So me, my mind is already set. This is what I do. 1000 shit. Like, I do music. Like, this is what I do. And from there, I had an R&B group. You get me? And they went everywhere. Shout out to them boys. Like, they went everywhere. Lot 14, that's what they was called, Lot 14. They was from Norfolk State. I got them, and I met them out Stony Point one day. We was in the studio. As a matter of fact, I wasn't even in the studio. We was in the nigga crib. I was bagging up some weed, keep it 10, like, and I was bagging up some weed. And the nigga who I'm fucking with, his brother is one of Lot 14. So he in the room rehearsing. They about to go to the studio. Well, they about to go to somebody's crib, what they call a studio. So, mind you, this is what I do. I do music. You get me? Like, so once I hear it, I'm like, yo, who is that? It was like, that's my brother Jinx. I was like, that's his song. And he was like, yeah. He was like, they rehearsing right there. Those niggas say that. His brother like, look at that. I was like, man, you a goddamn lie. So I go in there and I listen to my nigga, yo. I say, what you doing? He was like, I ain't doing nothing, Los, what's up? I was like, man, why you didn't tell me you could sing, bro? He was like, yeah, I got a group I'm with. We went to Norfolk State. We go to Norfolk State, this, that, and the third. I say, where they at? He said, they about to come over here. I say, bet. Everybody came over there. They sung this song, bro, that was so crazy. My nigga called Do For You. I'm talking about my nigga. And when I tell you that I went crazy in that room listening to that joint, bro, I took them straight to Marty. You know, Marty was that nigga there. I took them straight to Marty. I ain't let them go nowhere else. I was like, come on, we going to record this now.
Shout out to Marty.
Shout out to Marty, my guy. You already know.
Shout out to Marty.
We went straight to Marty. We recorded that joint, and it went up, my nigga. I'm talking about I had them in Philly. I had them in New York. I had them everywhere, my nigga. But we ended up as Philly as home because my nigga Dante, that's Brody. Shout out to him. He pulled us in and he introduced us to a few people, and we got with everybody, bro. I'm talking about, dog, we shut Maxie's down. Like, you know, that's the biggest Philly shop in Philly. We shut that joint down. They was like, yo, because we had just did a radio interview. And
what year is this?
This is like 2011, 2012. So, they like, yo, we just heard some niggas on the radio, and y'all saying it's y'all. If it's y'all sing right now, all y'all subs free. I said, yo, shut it down. Them niggas did a rendition of Biggie's song, I Love It When They Call Me Big Papa. What, R&B rendition, my nigga, that went crazy. The whole Maxis went crazy, my nigga. I'm talking about what?
Nigga shut it down.
They shut it down, dog. We was in Philly. It was like 1,000 people at this goddamn, it was like a, what do you call them shits? Like a, outside joint,
like a shopping center?
No, it was an event. It was like a big ass kickback, so like 1,000 people outside.
Yeah, like a block party.
Like a block party. Them people shut the music off and gave them the mics, and they shut that bitch down.
Damn.
Nigga, I'm talking about we was them guys in Philly, like. So
shout
like,
out to Philly, man.
I had an R&B group that was crazy, bro. So it got so crazy that we met L.A. Reid's son in Philly, and he linked us to the X Factor.
Okay.
So now X Factor hitting my phone, they emailing me, they sent us tickets, we going to Texas. We like 2 days out, we going to Marty's studio. Everybody's supposed to meet up so we could go over what we gonna do, rehearse, and get me like the dance steps, all that.
Yeah.
Bro, you know, I take one of them dudes there, and he go upstairs, I go get another one. When I come back, he's sitting on the curve with his head in his lap. The other two niggas then came and left, and the one with me don't even know what's going on. They broke up.
What?
2 days away from X Factor, bro. I got the tickets in my email. I'm talking about, it was crazy, bro. And like it was.
For what?
I still don't know, bro.
To this day.
I still don't know to this day. Like I be seeing these niggas, and each one of them tell me something different. You get me?
Wow.
And it crushed me, bro, because I done put money into these dudes. Like, I'm up and down the road with these dudes. Like, they my guys. Like, to this day, I done put them in the crib. I done paid rent. Like, I kept these dudes together. And 2 days before we hit the biggest stage ever, they break up. You get me? So, like, music to me was, like, crushing me, but I didn't let it.
Yeah.
You get me? It was crushing me, bro. It was crushing me. It was crushing me. My relationship, it was crushing me, bro. It was crushing me. But I couldn't let it because this is what I'm going to do. You get me? My mama still need a house, so just let's keep it moving.
That's a fact.
So,
and
like,
this is 2012,
2013. 13. Now, yeah, 2013, 2014.
Lot 14, they broke up.
They break up.
So now you back in the trap. Like, bro, what the fuck I'm going to do next?
What I'm going to do?
What Lo-C do?
Lo-C started music. I got this R&B girl. Name.
Well, no, because you still got the Corner Boys, though. But no, y'all, everybody broke up from Corner Boys.
They doing their own one, too. You get me?
Okay.
Everybody doing their own one, too.
Okay,
I
so
left Lot 14, so I did a little music still, and I got into this movie called Pain and Music. You get me? I got into Pain and Music. It took us some time. And then I met my clock girl, Neek. I met that clock girl, Neek. I met Neek. I put my time into Neek. She did her one too. She went everywhere. She met everybody. Like, I had her everywhere. She had a single called Tap Out. That's so crazy, bro. I had choreography with it. Like, we did everything. And then, like I said, people live. You get me?
Yeah, people got
life take over, life kick in, and music don't be priority. You get me? And then, like, again, I had to let go because I can't be stagnated with you.
No,
you get me?
Yeah, that's true.
I can't be stagnated with you. And like I'm saying, my mama need a house, bro.
And it's my pocket.
And it's my pocket. It's like, and I don't want to waste no more time.
True.
Like, I love Neek to death still to this day. Like, we got songs we gonna do this, that, and the third. But once it's not your priority, I can't make you do something. You get me?
Yeah, no,
like, once it's not your priority and it's still mine,
yeah, then
that's when the lanes switch, and I got to keep it moving. So I got into writing. I started writing movies, and I wrote this series called Home to 8th City.
And what year is this now?
This is now 16.
Okay, 16.
Yeah, 16. I wrote Home to 8th City. I started writing, And at home myself, I was going through it with my girl, like, cause again, like, I thought I was a rock star. You get me? Like, a bunch of shit was happening. Like, it was just too much. Like, and home wasn't priority.
True.
You get me? And so, you know, just stuff happened. So
yeah, life happened.
Yeah, life. Period. So I got into Home to Ape City. I started writing that, and I shot it, directed it, edited. I did everything but act in it. Like.
So now, before, not to cut you off, but see, it was controversy with that, and I don't even know if you know, but the Ape City. It's crazy that you say that, right? And let's talk about that real fast. The Ape City, right? So I don't know if you know, but me personally, I'm from Lake Edwards, right? And all my life since I've been here, we called ourselves the Ape City.
Okay.
Even if I can show you back.
No, I'm with you. I know, like, you know, I know.
I got shirts and everything with the 8 ball. That's the Ape City. The Ape City, right? So one time, it was on, what's this, Twitter days? It had to be Twitter because it was that long ago. And I seen somebody, it definitely wasn't you, it was somebody out in like, whatever other city was claiming the Ape City. Emporia.
Yeah,
okay, that's what it was. I was about to say Smithfield. So it
Smithfield and Emporia, yeah, that's
okay,
it.
Same shit? All right, so, and I seen this dude, he was like, yeah, shout out Ape City. But I thought he was talking about Lake Edwards. So I was like, oh, damn right, bro, good looks. And he was like, but when I looked at his shit, he was like, no, Emporia. I was like, huh? Emporia, what is that? No, bro, the real Ape City is here, Lake Edwards, blah, blah, blah. And then that was, you know, some back and forth shit. Know what I mean?
Because he called himself Ape City. He my man, too, Chris.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was just some backdrop, some crazy shit. But you see how the universe worked? And
it works, don't it?
You, the person who did it, and that shit crazy. So go ahead, let's talk about that. So you wrote Ape City.
Yeah, I wrote Home to Ape City. I had, like, dude reached out to me. He met this chick named Tammy Pinkston. She was over that side, and he wanted a writer. She told him I was a writer because she had been on a few things with me. Like, she did my first series called Datclockboy with me, and it didn't go so well because I didn't like the look. So we did like 2 episodes, and I stopped. It was like, okay, all right, yeah, let's get a better look. So she knew I was a writer. She linked me to him, and then we went from there. So from there, I got with him. I wrote. They liked what I wrote. They gave me 25% of the show.
Okay.
And then we needed a shooter so I could shoot too. So I got paid to shoot and write, and it was just me.
Yeah.
One camera. I'm talking about. I did like 6 episodes. I think we did 6 episodes, and then we had table readings. I set up table readings for them. We had a audition. Like, we really had characters. Like, it was a show, and they started getting paid to appear places.
Okay.
You get me? Like, you know how the shows do. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Once you get popping, like, we had a nigga from the Rock show. It was on HBO. Ballers.
Okay.
One of the dudes was from Smithfield that was on that show. So when he seen the show, he posted it. He tweeted about it, and we got 32,000 views on our first show. Because of that, you get me? So it was like, it took off a little bit, so they started getting paid to show up places, and they got a little big-headed and stopped showing up for table readings. I'm coming from Norfolk, going to Smithfield. That's like an hour, my nigga. You get me? It's like an hour drive, and I'm going there for nothing. Oh, no, that can't keep happening, bro.
No, I can't.
I'm talking about showing up to shoots and people not showing up. But I get it because I had been through this before. So, okay, cool. The 6th episode, I put it out, and then I still had another app, but nobody showed up, or people stopped showing up, so I didn't put that app out, and we stopped at the 6th. But then X on Demand hit me one time. Yeah. And now we on X on Demand with it, so I won't trip, and it paid off, like, and me writing,
And you got those episodes off.
Bing,
so
boom. Yeah,
that's how you had that.
Yeah, so then.
And what year was this?
This was like we in 18 now.
We're in 18 now. Okay, hold on, not to cut you off. 1 second.